as it was said earlier, I'm Duron Jones, and I'm a student at Seattle University, as well as the Student Engagement Coordinator for the Alliance for Education and the Seattle College Action Network. And I want to share just a little bit about my background and why I'm passionate about the information I'm getting ready to share with you. In middle school, I did well in school, and during my 8th grade year, I was pulled into a meeting with my counselor in a program called the Gold Scholars Program. And they basically told me that as long as I maintained a 3.0 or higher, but they were flexible on the grade in high school, they would pay for my college tuition, minus whatever financial aid scholarship paid for. And that was my first interaction with a college access program. And when I went into 9th grade, I wanted to do well. I just wanted to be quiet, just get the good grades so I can get the scholarship. But at the time, my school district was going through a co-location process with my high school, and in the middle school, that was our partner middle school. But a lot of information wasn't being shared with students and families because of the time span that they had to make decisions. And so I had a health teacher named Nancy Connor. She said, "Duron, come on down to this district meeting and see what they have to say." And so I went down to the district meeting and I saw what they had to say, and a lot of information, there was not a lot of students there, and a lot of information wasn't really being given out about the project. And so I came back again, I had to speak in front of the board this time. And so I was a little nervous about speaking in front of the board of directors, but after I finished, I felt that advocacy and that voice of students was a necessity, and that there needed to be more students there to give their voice on what's going on about things that's affecting them. And then from that, we didn't succeed in the co-location debate with the district. However, the district let us decide where $500,000 went to remodel our school. They let us decide what went to the new Denny building. And they also invited me to come work with the building leadership team of the school on the master schedule and the budget to get more student voice in the school. And from that, I was connected with the Alliance for Education and on the college access process for students, because they also wanted student voice. And then in high school, I was one of the seniors that created and led the Heroes Out report with what kids can do in the Alliance for Education. And I felt that after we had the information, we needed to share it with families, parents, students, community partners, school district officials, so that they know what needs to be done in order to support the students in college and career access. The Heroes Out survey was taken by 2,367 students. And the purpose was to get a student voice on college access and what things students do have as resources, what things students say they want more of, and just see what they have to say about what's going on in their lives. And when we say college, we mean any form of post-secondary education, whether it's community college, vocational, technical school, or four-year university. And on the first slide, you can see that the information is broken down by grade level and gender. We had somewhat half and half when it came to gender for who's taking our surveys. And then on the next slide, we have student identified markers of whether they're low income or high income, as well as ethnicity. And the ethnicity data that's reported mirrors the district's information that they say they have for students. And just to note that all information on this slide is student identified. The district didn't say a student was a certain thing. We also asked students if they plan to go to college and when they plan to go to college. And 67% of students said they plan to go to college right after high school, while 16% said they plan to go but not right away, which totals 83% of students saying they want to go to college at some point in time. But it's a matter of us making sure that we are there to help students to get to that level of wanting to getting into the college, because anyone can want to go to college, but they need the supports to actually get into college. And then we also broke down information by ethnicity and income level. And out of the low-income students that we surveyed, only 63% of them wanted to go to college. And yes, 63% is over half, but as a minority and a student from a low-income family, I want to see those numbers higher for students who are in low-income situations to go to college, because I know the difference between having a comfortable life and having a not-so-comfortable life is a college degree. We also asked students if they felt that their teachers felt they were college material. And 76% of white students said that they did feel that way, while only 51% of Hispanic students said that they felt that way. And teachers are who students have the most interaction with, so we need to have atmospheres of college potential so that students actually want to achieve the goal of college. And I had, because in the past few years I've been working at high schools with students and helping out college access providers, and I had a student come into my office one day and he said, he was of Latino descent, and he said, Duron, my teacher told me not to worry about college because I should just look at a job at McDonald's because you won't make it to college. And now my mind was running at 1,000,000 miles per hour because for one, I'm tipped off that the teacher told him he's not college material. But I'm also thinking, what can I say to him to make him still want to achieve college? And so I told him that people are going to talk about it to the day you die, but it's a matter of what you do to show them that they're wrong. And it's a matter of what you achieve and how you go about it, and finding people that will support you. And I've checked in recently with my college providers that was working with him also, and they told me that he not only is attending a community college right now, but he's looking to apply to a 4-year university after he finishes community college, which is a lot more. Which is a lot more than what his teacher said he could do. We also ask students if negative stereotypes influence their learning, their ability to learn. And it's interesting to note that 12% of Caucasian students said that negative racial stereotypes do influence it. And in some cases, we, not intentionally, but we might look over the fact that Caucasian students are still facing things in the school system and in college access.